for joining us yet in another show and another discussion of Naked Talk filmed right here at Christine's Hair Salon with me, your host, Queen Banda of WCTV, and Christine cutting hair. Christine, say hello. Hey.
Okay. You want me to say it more professionally? Hi, I'm Christine, and she's the owner and proprietress of Christine's Hair Salon.
Our topic today has to do with the best type of grass money can buy. We're talking about marijuana. And joining us for this discussion is the owner of Faded Image Hair Salon? Barbershop, Tom Silva. Tom, say hello.
How you doing? I don't know where to look at. There's two cameras.
Don't worry about the cameras. You talk. Hello. So Tom, before we get to our discussion, you need to tell us why we are not filming at your barbershop. We were supposed to film
Barbershop
there.
is on hold right now for like another week. We're waiting for some inspections, and then we're going to be up and running.
Okay, so tell us about the new location and what you like about the new
I
location.
relocated to 24 Sandwich Road,
Okay.
on the corner of Avenue Way, the legendary Oakdale area.
Our topic today is about marijuana. Now marijuana is legal. Recreational marijuana is legal in Massachusetts.
Yes.
Wareham voted yes. 2016 ballot question about legalizing recreational marijuana. So the question is, let's talk about how you guys feel it's going to affect your personal lives or the culture of Wareham. So do you think this is going to be detrimental to us?
No. I'm 29 years old.
Okay.
I've never seen somebody sell their mother's TV set for a bag of marijuana.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's not like you're gonna do all sorts of crime for a bag of marijuana where the opioids and all that that's harsh.
Yes.
I know.
So you think like marijuana is not as bad as the other drugs?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
treated for medicine. I
Okay.
mean, so is all the other things, but it's treated for medicine.
Yeah. So we have medical marijuana was legalized in 2012 or 2014. I do not know. No, I think it's 2012. And recreational marijuana was just legalized in 2016. But there's still a lot to overcome, I feel. What do you think people are worried about when they think of marijuana?
Because it's a drug. So they get scared. Oh my God, it's a drug.
It's
Crime.
ignorance.
It's what?
It's ignorance.
It's
Yeah.
ignorance. But where do you think they do not understand? What information is
Because
not?
of what he said, it's a drug, so they're ignorant about what it actually does. It's medicinal. It has more medicinal properties than anything. And a lot of pills that everybody takes, and everybody's like freaking out because they're just ignorant of. They haven't done the research to find out anything about it. They just go by what they hear on the media and all that. But I mean,
Because they
that one thing it doesn't produce. Is,
They say it's a gateway drug.
Huh?
They say it's a gateway drug. That if you use marijuana,
if you are a person that have a addictive personality, then it could possibly be that way. But most people have an addictive personality. It just don't. It's in different areas.
Yeah.
You know. So people can go crazy on shopping and eating and everything else.
Yeah.
You know, but they're not getting arrested for it.
All right. So when I asked this question online on Facebook, people talked about. Some of them were for it, some of them were against marijuana, and they said they're worrying about Wareham losing its integrity, and that they said
That's
people
already-
driving
that's
were
already-
high.
That ship's already sailed.
Christine, you're bad.
All depends how big is the ship.
No, but these are real concerns that people feel that we're gonna go bazookas.
It's not like all of a sudden in 2016 weed came out. Everyone's been smoking weed for how many years now? You really think that because now it's recreational, everything's changed? You think back in 1960 they weren't smoking weed and driving around?
More so.
1970, 1980, 1990, they've still been doing it.
Okay, so you're saying that there's nothing has changed and nothing will change.
No.
Okay. So the argument of legalizing marijuana was that in order to cut the black market, those who are selling it illegally. But the sales on recreational marijuana and the taxes imposed on them is so more. So to me, I feel like the black market is still going to be open.
Black
It's
market's
going
gonna
to
be booming.
thrive
Who,
because of the
it's
sales.
obvious. You're gonna
Yeah.
go to the recreational spot here and pay $3.50 for an ounce of marijuana.
Okay.
Or you're gonna hit up your boy that grows it in his basement, will sell to you for $1.50.
And speaking of your boy who grows it in the basement, you can have up to, I think, 12 plants.
I think if you got a license, a medical license,
Oh,
like
that's
a medical card itself, you can now treat yourself so you can grow it in your house. And it's like 10 or 12 plants for everybody that's over 18 years old.
no, no, no,
government's
no,
just
no.
pissed off.
21. What are those?
The government's just pissed off because
Why?
now they can't get all the money for it.
What do you mean?
Because
they
people
cannot
can,
get- they're taxing it
no,
like
they're
crazy.
taxing. I'm saying people can get it cheaper now by growing it.
Yeah.
Well, they did
That's
put
why
that
they-
in provision themselves, but
Eversource is all for it. The electric bill's gonna be sky high.
Somebody's gonna benefit.
listen. First of all, when you said 18, no, you have to be 21.
All right, yeah, 21. That's a good age.
Just like alcohol, to some extent.
Yeah.
You have to be 21.
I think they should have like a class in school for the kids to know about all.
So you're thinking they should teach about marijuana
Yes.
in school so the kids cannot be, the information cannot be misconstrued.
Right, and then they can educate their parents so the parents ain't freaking out, you know, because that's how everything happens.
But do you know what? I feel like the opinion on marijuana, it's just like opinion if that you don't drink. Nobody's going to change your mind. You know, no matter how much education is out there. No, but if you really are not for it, no one is going to change your mind, and I don't think you'll be open to listening to other people's
And
arguments.
I really think that people like that try everything. Everybody has a drug of choice,
Yeah.
you know.
No, it's not.
I had the gastric bypass, and when I had it 8 years ago. And the thing that happened to me was, and they found out. I guess they found out later.
Okay.
A lot of people became alcoholics.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, statistically, a lot of
Yeah,
people that had
true.
gastric became alcoholics.
You get drunk like this.
Yeah, and so you're trying to drink the way you used to, but you can't. So they became alcoholics, and a lot of them, and a lot of people like really got really messed up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now it's statistically written that that's true, but
Yeah.
when I had it done,
Yeah.
that was never
They
told
never
to
knew
me.
it. Wow.
I was never told to me that that could happen. They all said, all they said was don't drink for a year. Well, my birthday was 3 weeks later, so you know that.
Hi, thank
Did
you.
you know that the thing of independence, you know, the thing of independence for the flag?
I do it all the time.
No.
The Bill of Rights?
No, the
No.
Declaration, the Declaration of Independence. Do you know that it did not happen on July 4th?
Ooh, tell us.
I was in church.
Oh, you were.
The Declaration of Independence was 56 signatures.
Okay.
And they started in July, but they did not complete it and get everybody to agree and everything about the Declaration of Independence until it was never signed until August 2nd. But the reason why they chose the first 4th of July was because two of the significant people on the Declaration of Independence paper died exactly 2 years apart on July 4th. So they dedicated it to them.
Alright, so let's close the show. Oh, you want to close the show as you're sweeping?
I want to hire somebody to do all the domestic stuff in here. So be looking out. Peace out.
Alright, I'll close the show. Thank you for joining us yet in another episode of Naked Talk, filmed right here at Christine's Hair Salon, Main Street, Wareham. Join us next week. Maybe we're going to be a faded image. Maybe we'll be here, depending on Tom.
We're changing it from Naked Talk to something else.
With me, your host, Queen Band of WCTV. I wish you all a wonderful day.
Wide open, that's all.
Yes, that's what it is.
Welcome to Naked Talk. It's not like it's gonna be a surprise. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, those is why you gotta be boy and girl.
Naked Talk.
but listen.
When I see that, I text her.